I'm Heather from heatherchristo.com, and I'm going to be making molasses cookies. These are not just your average cookies. These are not only vegan, but also gluten-free. They're kind of a copycat recipe of the oldest, most well-loved cookie recipe from my family. We always called them Grandma Grace's molasses cookies, and they've been passed down through every generation. Every year during the holidays, we would do what we call a big family bake-off, where all the women in the family, aunts, grandmothers, and now grandchildren, and we all get together and bake cookies for Christmas, and this was the most popular recipe, always has been. Now, because of the different dietary needs in my own family, we've learned to adapt these cookies, only we've discovered a recipe that makes them just as delicious as the original. The trick is gluten-free flour, and then we use a little sweet potato puree and aquafaba, which is canned chickpea liquid, and a total game changer for people who have egg allergies. So the most critical components for flavor here are the molasses. They're molasses cookies. So I like to use a really strong molasses Breyer is my preference. I like to use the Breyer molasses not only for its rich flavor, which is so distinctive for these particular cookies, but also for that really dark color. And then all of the spices, the cinnamon, the ginger, the cloves, the nutmeg, those are really defining flavors. And I like to use McCormick spices for that. What I love about McCormick spices is that I know wherever I am, if I'm baking at somebody else's house, I can always rely on them. McCormick has like a really high standard, and they're my go-to. And that's really it. It just comes together in a really soft dough. And I like to scoop it out with an ice cream scooper or just use a large spoon. And you'll plop it into a bowl of sugar and use that sugar to sort of get it into a ball shape and roll it around and coat it. You pop it on a pan and bake it at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes, and you have a perfect chewy cookie. It's so delicious. So this is my favorite recipe to cook with the girls over the holidays. Everybody in my family loves these cookies. I hope your family loves them just as much. For the full recipe, head on over to my blog, heatherchristo.com.